TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday. One of the best parts about being a comic collector is you have something to look forward to every week with new comics coming out on Wednesdays. So I am going to try to record a video every Wednesday after I make my trip to the comic shops. Plural, I hit 2. The city that I'm from, we're lucky to be inundated with comic shops. I think we have like 5 shops in the metro area, and there's 2 that I go to that I have subscriptions at. So I thought I'd go through what I picked up today. So this will be obviously current books that came out on Wednesday, and then I usually do a little bit of back issue digging, maybe find something fun for wall books or case books if they happen to come across something I've been looking for, a key issue or something like that. So I'll just, whatever I get, I will talk about in these episodes. TGIW. So first I'm going to start with the books that I had subscriptions to. So these were the things that I knew were going to be coming home with me. It was a healthy week. So I have some Spider-Man titles. Spider-Man's my boy. He's my favorite. I love me some Spider-Man. And all the Spider-Man books have been great. So I have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 13. This book has been awesome. Superior Spider-Man. The spoiler alert, Stock Ock. Far from a spoiler anymore, but this has been super fun. When Otto Octavius took over Spider-Man's body for like 2 years, which is way longer than I thought they'd keep up with, that was so good. It was so good, and I was super happy to see that even after Peter got his body back, we still got more Doc Ock as Spidey. We'll see how long that lasts, though. From the last issue, is looking like this might be ending. And lumped up with Spider-Man books in general, Venom. I love me some Venom. I love me some symbiotes. I love me some Absolute Carnage. This is a tie-in, so super great. Been loving Absolute Carnage, and Venom has been awesome. Let's see, Batman Annual 4, and what I'm going to say is Batman. I get most of the Batman books, Batman Detective, Batman Universe. I know Batman and the Outsiders number 1 came out today. I decided to pass on it. It's like, how much is too much Batman? Can I 4 ongoing Batman titles in addition to like the ongoings that are, or the miniseries that are going on? Come on. I mean, Batman's great, but give me a break at some point. Conan the Barbarian, number 10. These have been fun. The 2 Conan books that Marvel's putting out. I'd never read Conan before the 2 new Marvel series, Conan the Barbarian and was it Savage Sword of Conan. I've always been interested, but there's been so much. It's just too much to try to jump into. So when Conan came back to Marvel, kind of a fresh new start, like, all right, I'll try it. I'll jump in and see what it's about. Both the books are a lot of fun. So I suggest those. Justice League Dark, number 16. Now, I'm more of a Marvel boy than I am a DC boy. But I'll tell you where DC wins is DC's Magic Universe. It's my favorite part of DC, is the Magic Universe. Swamp Thing, Hellblazer, everything going on in Justice League Dark with Detective Chimp and Zatanna. They do the magic right. It's definitely my favorite part. Wonder Woman being now kind of in the Magic Mythos universe, I don't know if I need her there, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Wonder Woman, but I like Wonder Woman in the just superhero stuff. But great nonetheless. Runaways, number 26. I jumped on Runaways when it first came out, when the first run came out years ago. It was such a breakout hit. I've been reading it ever since. The current run is it's good. It's got some callbacks to the original with the Gibrahim and all that. So it's been worth reading. Not as great as the original series, but that's tough to top. It was so good and so original. But Runaways is always fun. I am a huge Star Trek nerd. The Trek books from IDW have been great. They've been kind of start and stop. Like they'll come out with, they had a series for an ongoing for a while, and then it's like they give us some mini series for a while, and I'm not really sure what their long-term plan is. But if it says Star Trek up here, and it's involving either the original series, Next Generation, or Deep Space Nine, which Deep Space Nine, the best Star Trek, I will get it. The Discovery stuff, I don't watch Discovery. I just don't want to pay for another service to see it, so I don't get those books. But when they come out with original series stuff, it's been great. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 99, so close to 100. I'm so excited to see how the City at War storyline comes out. I was a big fan of the original City at War run in Volume 1 of TMNT way back in the day. This pays a great homage to it. Super fun. If you're not reading Turtles, shame on you. It's so good. This isn't the 80s, 90s cartoon Turtles. This is great stuff. And book 2 of Harleen. So, couple things here. I've been getting everything that's Black Label. So far, I'm happy with that choice. I love Elseworlds alternate reality storylines because all bets are off. Anything could happen. And that's what all of Black Label stuff has really been, as far as I know, is it doesn't take place in the main DC universe, which means anything could happen. There are retellings of stories or characters or origins and so on. So I have a lot of fun with those. Historically, don't give a crap about Harley Quinn. But if a story's good, a story's good. The first issue of Harleen was really interesting, so I went ahead and continued with that. So that's all I had on subscription for my pull file. Next, let's see what I just pulled off the wall because I saw it there and I thought it looked fun. So, Hellblazer, already mentioned. Love DC's Magic Universe. Love me some Constantine. Love me some Hellblazer. Great stuff. So I had to pick this up. Didn't know it was coming out. I do a really bad job of looking through previews and knowing what's coming out, which is actually I kind of like because every time I go to the comic store on New Comic Day, it's like a surprise, like, oh, I didn't know that thing was coming out. And since there are 5 comic stores in the area, if one sells out of something because I didn't pre-order it, odds are I can get it at one of the others. So I'm not too worried about that. So saw Hellblazer. Yes, please. The Red Goblin one-shot. Spidey fan. Love the symbiotes. Green Goblin, obviously one of the best Spidey villains. Put the two together, it's got to be fun, right? Maybe. The whole Red Goblin thing, it was like, it was all right, but I just felt that I kind of needed to pick it up. And it was just a one-shot, so, I'm not investing in anything. I don't have to buy number 2 and 3 and so on. Basket Full of Heads. It's another Black Label. I don't really know anything about this, but it was Black Label, and it's by Joe Hill. I like Joe Hill, so I thought I'd at least give the first issue a shot. No idea what it's about, but it had 2 things I was interested in, so I was like, let's see what it's about. So, we'll see. Excalibur number 1. This actually isn't for me. This is for a friend of mine that wanted this. I have sworn off X-Books. I've been burnt too many times. It's too big of a sub-universe within the Marvel Universe there's so much history. And I understand, I've been told by many people, like the whole House of X and Powers of X and all that stuff has straightened everything out and everything's better. Everything's great. But I didn't read it. I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out of X. I'm out of X books. I got X fatigued, and I just don't care anymore. So this isn't for me. This is for a friend. But I bought it today, so it ended up in the pile. There you go. Joker Killer Smile, and this had 3 things going for it. 1, it's a black label. 2, Joker. Joker, so hot right now. And Jeff Lemire. I love Jeff Lemire, so interested to see his take on Joker. So I'm sure that's going to be great. All right, that stuff I picked up off the wall. I usually go through some back issues. There's always something I'm kind of looking for. One of my shops has a lot of these 90s Venom miniseries and one-shots and things like that. And Absolute Carnage has me on a symbiote kick. So I've been picking up a lot of these. And today I picked up Venom Death Trap The Vault that they had. So I've been doing this for a little while now, so I'm probably getting reasonably close to just having all those 90s miniseries. I might just go ahead and decide to finish them out. I don't know. We'll see. But I did dig that out of the back issue bin. The other stuff that I got is nothing really exciting. I've actually been cataloging my entire collection, and as I've been going through, been finding a couple of holes. They are books that I think that I got. They're just gone. They're not where they're supposed to be, so maybe they got lost. Maybe I lent it to somebody and never got it back, or maybe they're just misorganized, which is doubtful because I'm pretty strict on my organization. But I was lucky to be able to, between the 2 places I go to, I was able to find all 4 things that I so far have determined that I needed. Fantastic Four 643, Daredevil 595, Fantastic Four 61 or 490. This is doing dual numbers back then. This, for a fact, I know that I bought at some point. That cover is very memorable. And Fantastic Four First Family number 6, the last in that series. So you can probably tell I've cataloged my Fantastic Four because I got 3 of those books, and then Daredevil very close to F. So I can now sleep at night knowing that these gaps in my collection are filled. It was driving me crazy and keeping me up, thinking like, oh my goodness, in my boxes there's these holes where it's a run and then it's missing issue and then it's the run. Insanity. So that's all filled up. Happy about that. Nothing really exciting as far as getting any key issues. One of the shops had a Daredevil number 4. Which is something that's on my want list. It's the first appearance of the Purple Man. It just wasn't in good enough condition for me. It was priced pretty well. It was probably about a very good, but a well presenting very good. But I wanted to get something in a little better shape, so I left it, which was actually kind of hard because I've been wanting that book for a while. So that's it. That's everything I got from my comic stores today. So let me know what you got. Have you read any of the stuff that I picked up? Try not to put any spoilers in there because there's a lot of stuff here. It takes me about the week to kind of get through it, to reload on the next Wednesday. But let me know what you got. Let me know what you think I missed. What should I have gotten that I didn't get? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.